Is it Exodus?
No, it's in no, it's in Genesis. It says this is the book of Genesis, right? Because Joseph, Joseph was the youngest. So Joseph was like, he was the brother of Benjamin, right? Because Rachel, that's our foremother. And Rachel have two sons. She have Joseph and Benjamin, right? So them sold Joseph. So what happened now, it says, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 37, and we start at 19, and it reads, and they said one to another, behold, the dreamer come. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into a pit. And we will say, some evil beast had devoured him, and we shall see what will come of his dream. So you know, because Jacob loved Joseph so much, so his brother them never, his father Jacob. So his brother them never like that. So what them do, them take Joseph down and say, yo, we can't bother with the dreamer here, you know. So them say, okay, let us throw him in a pit. But let me jump to verse 27. Verse 27 said, come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelite. Who is the Ishmaelite? No, Ishmaelites live that way. You understand? Yeah. And it says, and let not. The
covenant was given unto Jacob.
Yeah. And it says, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother. So they know the laws in Leviticus. It says, love your brother as thyself. So them say, boy, yo, we can't do our brother that car. They know the law, them don't want certain things up to them. Right? And it says, and our brother flesh is brethren. That means our brother flesh, our brother. We contend. Verse 28. Then they passed by the Midianites, the merchant man, and they draw and lift up Joseph out of the pit. So the Ishmaelites, they're the one that take out Joseph out of the pit. Yeah? And it says, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver, and they brought Joseph into Egypt. So come Joseph going to Egypt and left brother now. Right?
He was the father of the Israelites.
No, Joseph, is the father of Manasseh and Ephraim. Right? So when him going in Egypt, he get them two youth them. So them two youth them becomes a nation as well. You understand? They become fruitful. You know what I mean?
So much that the Pharaoh said that thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Blessed love my brother, man. Brother, give the channel. I have a channel where I give the channel so you can watch and you can build up your spirit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You have your phone by you?
Yeah, I want to put my phone over.
Okay. Yeah. I'll get your phone. Yeah, we could go back to where we was. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. Isaiah 61. Isaiah 61. Isaiah 61 start at, I think start at 2.
This is Isaiah 61, verse 2. Proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. Read on.
And the day of vengeance of Yahawah.
And the day of vengeance of the Lord, Yahawah. Yeah?
To comfort all that mourn.
To come to all that mourn. So we are the children down here mourning. And the Lord is going to send a Mashiach, Yahawashi, to come and redeem us, man. Right? So as Isaiah 52 said, man, give me Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52 start at 3. Listen what this says, man. Because we was all sold unto the nation, right? Read that. Isaiah 52 verse 3.
Because of the disobedience of our forefathers.
But we doing worse than we forefather, man. We doing worse than we forefather, man. Right?
Each generation did worse.
But I'm telling you, man, listen, if we as a people, you say when it comes to good, and we put our mind to it, it's a past the best. But so when it comes to the bad, it's a past the baddest. You understand? So we are a supplanter, man. We are a people with that mind, man, where we can improvise, we can do certain things. Hey, if me I just put some work in, I mean I have the right to it. We can improvise around it and get what we want done. That's not it. You understand? Yeah, the Lord give wisdom for us. You understand? Jeremiah, put 9 foot. Put 9 foot. Uncle, let's go up on YouTube and put it there. Yeah. So read what you have, man. Jeremiah.
This is Isaiah 52 and 3. But thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught.
So they said, just says the Lord, we sold ourselves for naught. Because we've been sold. Right? Read on.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
And we are going to be redeemed without money. Because when the Mashiach come back, who am I going to pay? Say, give me them back. He might take me back without money.
He owns us.
You understand?
Where the earth and those are the fullness thereof.
Exactly. You understand? So exactly, man. So we, as a peculiar treasure unto the Heavenly Father, when the Heavenly Father come back, man, and the Heavenly Father said, let my people go. Nobody can say me now let them go. But from the, yes, my brother, take care, yeah? From the heaven crack, man. That's it, from everything go over, man. Right?
That's a sign to behold you.
Because as the scripture says, man, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord, man. You read that already? Finish off.
Yeah,
Alright, get me Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Amos chapter 5 verse 18.
This is Amos chapter 5 verse 18.
Love where you find them.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
You say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. And the day of the Lord is what? To what?
The end is to you.
So what end is it to you? Read on.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is dark. Esau. How you say? West coming down. West coming down. From west coming down.
West of Ireland.
West of Ireland.
Yeah, west of Ireland.
Okay.
Lived over here for years, so.
Lived over here for years.
Yeah.
So you know who you are?
Yeah.
What's it? You know who you are?
Irish.
You're an Irishman. Okay. But Irishman is not in the Bible. Your nationality is in the Bible.
The nationality is in the Bible.
Yeah.
All the brothers is in the Bible.
Yeah, everybody's in the Bible. Let me tell you who you are, man. Get me Genesis 25. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. I read. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. The way scripture said, the first came out red all over.
Yeah, told you Paddy was here first. Hey.
Like a hairy garment. So you see, that's his biblical nationality, man. That's the scripture said the first came out red.
You know what the song told about not Noah. Was it Noah who was albino?
Noah?
Oh, no,
You mean Jacob?
the big Abraham.
Abraham.
They weren't in neither. There was two significant men out there in them times.
David was red,
Very red.
ruddy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it wasn't albino.
No.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, because I said the lepers is a skin pigment.
The leopards, basically, these people, man, they have I think what they call plate, man. You understand? They don't have no pigmentation. You understand? So all of them would have been leopards. So if you look, this man is a bloodthirst man. That's why he's red. You see, if he get mad, he get red, man. So blood pursue this man. Right? When we say blood pursue this man, basically, If him get mad, he get red. If him a laugh, he get red. And how him eat him meat, man? Rare. Them love them things red. He's a bloodthirst man. You understand? He's a bloodthirst man. What?
This is with me,
No,
innit?
no, no. Not about you. This was the lady that was, she went in the brown coat. Another lady. She was disputing. She was disputing the word.
You know?
Alright, brother.
But you see, as we are illustrate, man, this man, he was born amongst our father, man. Let me finish the scripture. It says, and the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that come his brother out and his hand took hold and Esau heel. So when Jacob was born, he pulled the red man's heel like that. But that was just that was just synonymous to say he was going to pull down Esau. You understand? Let me get Genesis chapter 27, verse 29, and it reads. Genesis 27, verse 29, and it reads, let people serve thee. So it said, let people serve thee. So we Jacob people serve thee. Yeah, and it said, nation, bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren. Be Lord over thy brother Esau. And let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Curse be everyone that curse thee, and bless be he that bless thee. So any nation come up against you and come with good, the Lord said, if I will make them blessed, because what them now fight against me. But any nation fight against me, man, the Lord said, man, curse gonna be on that nation. Right? But because curse the family right now, everybody wants power, man. But this is the way of coming back.
Told everybody. Yeah, blessing on the curse.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, just by accident to get whipped and lynched and scatter for nation.
But not everything was hard here.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all right, that.
Yes, man. And you see, just like how the scripture pan out for we, I saw it go pan out for the other nation. Because our Redeemer is coming, and this will happen. Give me Isaiah chapter 14, start at 1. And this will happen to all the nations. All the nations then. But first and foremost, let me get Jeremiah 30. Let me get Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30 and 16. It reads. Jeremiah 30, it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Every nation that devour me shall get devoured. And it says, and all thy adversary, all thy enemy, every one of them shall go into captivity. All of these people, you'll put them into subjection. And it says, and let them that spoil thee be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Now read Isaiah 14 and 1, man.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will rescue Israel.
So it said the Lord gonna have mercy on the 12 tribe of Israel, right? Read on.
And set them in their own land.
And He's gonna set us back into our own land, which is the land of Israel, right? Read on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
All the rest of the nation, they're gonna be strangers, they're gonna join with us. What they gonna do?
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're gonna hold on to the garment and want to come anywhere with them, right? Read on.
And the people shall take them
And we gonna take them and what?
and bring them
And bring them with us, right?
to their place.
To our place, right?
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
So when you process something, what you do with it? You own it, man. You do anything with it, man. If you feel like kill and either might kill them, man. You just kill him, man. You understand? Anything you feel like, no, man. Right? Read on. Read on.
servant
vengeance
and
belongs to
handmaid.
me.
So we are going to keep them from servant and handmaid. Just like how them treat me, if me feel like put one on a tree, man, him going up, man. You understand? So all they that do us, they shall be getting it back, man. Look at these children, man. This is alligator bait, you know. You don't scare your child and you put it in an alligator pan. And them have peace. Look at that. This one tearing him that way. This one tearing him. No, listen. Some atrocity come up on us. We can't have that heart of loving our oppressor, man. Because that's Stockholm syndrome, man. Right? So if
Vengeance belongs to me.
vengeance belonging to the Lord said vengeance belongs to him. But what the Lord says, man, get me Isaiah chapter 51 and Jeremiah 51 verse 20.
It's the same time I'm trying to say.
I'm going to show you what the Lord says.
The last verse in Romans 24.
Listen, what the Lord says. The Lord says, man. The Lord said, Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 20. And read. Thou art my battle axe, weapon of war. For with thee will I break in peace the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdom. So listen, man, the Lord said vengeance belongs to him. So the Lord said wait till me go to the green light. You understand? So with Uno, all these things have to be done. So they think the Lord will come down himself, come do all of the vengeance. He will put the spirit on us. We do what being done to us. Get Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6, man. Everything is written for our learning, man. Right? Because right now we've been learning the way of the Eden, so we do not comprehend and understand what go on. We don't see with brother and sister as the one we should be loving. We see the so-called oppressor and think of him forget the love. Me and you forget the love, man. Look how we're going through, man. Read what you have, man.
This is
Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahawashi to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It says a righteous thing with the power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble us. Right? So we're not going to have the spirit of why we're afraid. Nah, man. Give me Timothy.
How you doing what you're doing here? You're not doing the opposite.
So give me 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. What you mean, brother?
You're prophesying the Lord's word.
Yeah.
You're speaking from the Lord.
Yeah.
About what's going on and what they're supposed to do. You're not doing the opposite like the enemy wants to recompense.
Well, the enemy want me to come out here to come talk smooth words with him. No, but me don't know smooth words. I talk with the Lord all day.
Can't draw the sword. You can't draw the
Right?
sword.
They bring out the scripture of the Heavenly Father.
That's a sword.
Yes, it's a two-edged sword. You understand? Maybe you hear something, the scripture even cut me as well. Because if I read something and it pertains to me, I have to say, rah, I have to get myself in order. I have to get myself, you know what I mean? Shape up. It's simple as that, man. Read what you have there, man. Read,
This is
listen.
2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For Yahawah has not given the spirit of fear, but power and love and a sound mind.
Right, so the Lord don't give us the spirit of fear. So that's why we come out here and talk. We don't put down with face on the dog and talk. So that's why we attack the heathen tremble, man. You understand? Because, yo, they never look to see this. They never look to see a so-called Israelite man. Not so that I take that back. They never look to see a so-called black man know that he's an Israelite and take up the Bible. Because they're afraid of this man. Right? Because at the end of the day, man, once we take up the Bible, we don't need to fight carnal. We don't need to shoot nobody. We don't need to... Yo, the Lord said, get me Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 4, man. Listen what the Lord said.
They don't use it how we're supposed to use it.
Listen what the Lord said, man. Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 4. Now we dig the scripture, man. We go into the scripture deep down, man. Right? And this is our way of life. This is not no religion.
The Apocrypha is part of.
The Apocrypha is, see, the Apocrypha is this. Okay? Chapter 20 verse 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 4. For the Lord, your Yahawah, is he that goeth